My family never went to museums. They wouldn't have gone in a museum in a million years. But in 6th grade, I was always drawing. I was drawing pictures on the walls and drawing them on the chalkboards, and the teachers took a special interest in me, and they chose me for a program at the Carnegie Museum. My father never got to college. He always wanted to go to college. And so looking around the museum, I learned about learning. The North Museum is very unique. There are very few small natural history museums anywhere in the country.
The North Museum is really remarkable museum for its size. It has excellent collections.
It's very challenging because we have to do everything that you do in a big museum, and we have to do it on a minuscule budget. But we have so many volunteers and so many people in this community who are willing to help us that we're able to do it.
He's one of the animals that they enjoy, the tour groups enjoy touching. If they've never touched a snake, it's great fun.
A lot of kids come in. I think people are surprised at how many younger kids come in here with their grandparents or their parents.
I really think as kids it's important to get exposed to science, and North Museum really does a great job of that. I know it's completely different to read about something in a book versus actually going there and touching and feeling and getting all the 5 senses involved.
By having lots of objects that are tangible and ways to engage with them, then we're giving them a start, a great start to their life so they can become a lifelong learner. The museum has well over 300,000 objects, so it helps them to make sense of the world. Collections are accessible. People can see what we have.
Oftentimes when a visitor, particularly children, come into the museum, they're like, wow, is that real? And our response is always a resounding yes.
One of the great things I always do in the planetarium is I'll have light pollution visible for a good portion of it, and then at one point I'll slowly turn down the lights all the way to give them a view of the nice country sky. And one of the things that almost always happens is you hear the audience members go, wow.
Kids are really excited when they see things that they've never seen before. They see an owl, or they see an animal, or they see a beautiful shell that's bigger than anything they've ever seen. Just get excited about it, and they make connections between that and other things that they see in their life. Sometimes you even see the kids teaching their parent. I love to see the kids just walking through and saying, come and look at this. Oh, look at this. Look at this dinosaur. And saying the name of the dinosaur, and the parents are always shocked. How did you know that? You're so smart. And it just validates these kids, and they learn about that they learn that they have value. To be able to hold something, to be able to turn it around in your hands, to be able to study it, and have it be right there in front of you without the barrier of the computer is more important than ever before. And being a critical thinker about how these things are used in an information-cluttered age is really more important than it has ever been. I encourage people to be more curious about things when they go out to the community. We've done our job.